2028, one Big Mac will equal $1 million. From the Gospel of John McAfee. Bro, just learn to code. The Project Freedom Podcast.
Cells, interlinked within cells, interlinked within cells, interlinked within a single sim, interlinked. Boom, and welcome to the Project Freedom Podcast, episode number 42, friends. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday. Do you guys know what that actually means? Do you guys know what it means when it's Friday? It means this, guys.
Looking forward to the weekend, partying, fun. Looking forward to the weekend.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck is with this fucking discount, bro? You think you're fucking that cunt, bro? Yeah, fucking that shake, bro. Fucking like answers. Look at you, fucking little wonk fella with your fucking hair, your fucking fairy cunt. Yeah, fucking like that, bro. I'm gonna fucking drop it. Look at it, fucking pinked up cunt. You know what that means, cunt? That means I'm fucking sick cunt.
Oh boy, happy Friday, guys. Guys, honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I didn't have a topic in particular to talk about. And the reason is, well, I had several topics to talk about, but in lieu of the recent mass amounts of negativity flowing through literally every single topic, every single news article, every single thing going on, period. I guys, it's not just for you guys, because it's for you guys too. All right. I don't want my entire fan base and all of you guys and everyone that is in my inner circle to just be surrounded with negativity. And I think that you guys kind of get the message of most of the stuff that's going on, right? I didn't want to do a second back-to-back motivational speech about how everything's going to be okay, because in all honesty, things aren't going to be okay for a lot of people. They will be for me and probably you guys, but there's just no need right now. I was talking to Fido the other day, and we both kind of decided let's just go back to what we used to do and just ignore all this stuff and just literally just keep moving forward with our life and everything that we do. And so that is going to continue for me. I will not in the next several weeks, just because I need a break. All right. I will not be talking about anything sinister or bad or how it's all over. It's going to zero. We already know that. All right. Unless there's a small caveat there, unless it really, 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 really is that bad. Because, and I know this kind of sounds dumb, but pretty much any time in my life, there's been all this chaoticness going on around the background. I've pretty much just been that doesn't concern me, and I'm not going to involve myself in it and just literally turn a blind eye to it. Or I've said, all right, that's cool. I really don't give a fuck. I'm going to do what I need to do in order to accomplish my goals, irregardless. And I personally, I'm not talking about the stream, I personally have been led astray by some of that stuff, thinking too much about some of the stuff and trying to solve a lot of problems that are quite frankly out of my hands to solve. And that's just my natural, that's just the engineer in me, just trying to constantly solve all these problems. So I need to go back to solving my own problems. And yeah, that is it. So there will be no centralized news network viewing tonight. All right, fellas, but let me get caught up with the chats. Clay Buster, TGIF, busting Clays this weekend. Clay, I'm about to get obviously in a video game, not in real life, I'm about to get a backpacker, Clay. The backpackler from this company. I know you're not in our Telegram chat. I just posted, oops, I posted the wrong link, guys. Wait, Wait, Pablo, that was you that posted the link. Never mind. Guys, if you go back and look at the Android Corp post, the guys that are in the ELP chat, go back and look at the Android Corp. Clay, I wish you could see it. If you want to DM me, Clay, I'll send it to you. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting this good old backpacker for sale for $1,500. Harry Z Ghost says, let's get after it, bros. Yes. I said sells. Rio Peterson says, hello. What is up, Rio? Welcome, my friend. I don't know if you're new here. I think maybe I've seen your name come over last time from like Andrew's channel or after I got off the stream with Andrew, but I'm not sure. But anyway, irregardless, Rio, you are welcome here, my friend. St. Chocolate says demonetized. Fuck him, who cares? Max Nita says, and we're demonetized. Fuck him. St. Chocolate, happy Friday. $ DDIRS. Look, all I know, guys, I'm just a small town Southern man. All right. I really don't know a whole lot in life, but all I do know is that with $ guava, anyone, literally anyone can be a farmer, not just the whales. Ashley Schaefer, BMW in the house. Good evening, super gooders. Welcome, Ashley Schaefer, BMW. Good to see you. How is Kenny Powers doing, my friend? Is he doing all right? Wade Emery says hello. So Chocolate says, have you heard of Atlas Shrugged? Yes, I have. I have not just heard of it. I have read it. It's a great book where the nation finds itself at present. Yeah, that might not be a bad thing to talk about too, St. Chocolate. Let's see if I can find like bullet points of Atlas Shrugged. You know what's funny? St. Chocolate, I believe that when I was in college, I was like, oh my God, dude, like Atlas Shrugged is like going on right now. Or it's like right around the corner, and it's just kind of like, is it now? Is that what's going on now? Or is that in the past, or is that in the future? I really don't know, to be honest with you. I really don't know, because if you guys remember, and I don't have, and guys, I have to apologize too. And actually, guys, let me get some complaining done out of the way first, so we can let's just clear the water. Let's let Josh get everything off his chest and get the complaining done. All right, guys. So, first complaint I'd like to ask you guys to go and comment, write a 1 out of 5 stars on whatever the fuck's name of the electricity company that still hasn't fixed my HVAC company that still hasn't fixed my. Thank you. This still hasn't fixed my my AC because now it's going to be next Tuesday. And personally, someone who was a landlord before, it's not really my landlord's fault. Although my landlord it's not my fault either. My landlord's definitely not cracking the whip on these people like I would have. But it's kind of ridiculous to go 3 weeks without AC in Miami, Florida. But hey, whatever, right? Maybe I'm just being a pansy. Maybe I just shouldn't pay as much rent. I don't know. I'm not really getting a service. But anyway, guys, let me find. Honestly, guys, I don't know the name. I don't know the name of this HVAC company, but I'll just for the guys in the ELP chat, I'll throw it in there. You guys all go there and just go put a 1 out of 5 stars and just comment interlinked on there. All right, that's all I ask of you guys. Go there, put 1 out of 5 stars and comment interlinked. What else do I have to complain about? And these are just first world problem complaints over here. All right, guys. Even though I'm not quite sure how much the majority of America is going to be a first world country anymore, if it even is. But cheers to being in Florida. I can't use. Well, I can use OBS right now. But the dock that I got for my computer broke after just like 2 weeks of using. And I think we should all pay Amazon a visit. It would be a shame. Sure would be a shame if Amazon happened to get a $5 wrench treatment. But alas, Max Nitas. Oh, sorry. Back to St. Chocolate on the Atlas Shrugged. Yes. I got something pulled up for right here. We can run through it real quick. St. Chocolate. Let me get through the rest of these comments over here. Cody, interlinked. interlinked, like Book of Eli. Also, says Cody Moose, you may be using the wrong mic. Okay, thank you, Cody Moose, for letting me know. Hold on one second. Yep. Oh, yeah, definitely using the wrong mic. All right, Cody Moose, thank you very, very much. Great apologies, my friend. Goodness gracious. Can't believe. Yes to the backpacker. Yes, absolutely. Yes to the backpacker. I want the one with the LV straps. Cody, go on that guy's page and look. I don't even like Louis Vuitton. I think it's guys. I think brands like Louis Vuitton and like Gucci, all that kind of stuff. Like if you're a guy and you have a Gucci suit and it's an actual suit, it's not like one of those retarded Gucci suits that has like Gucci labels on it. I think all that stuff's kind of gaudy. Although it's very very popular to be extremely gaudy in the city of Miami, which is funny. Another topic for a different day is everyone in Miami is like nouveau rich. There is no like, I don't think there's a single old money person here. So like naturally speaking, people don't really have a lot of class, which is funny. Rio says, it's me, Anthony Peterson. Oh, what's up, man? What is up, man? Good to see you. I changed it to my first name because the sim hack. Oh, dude, yeah. Okay. Yeah, dude. Sorry about that, man. Oh, you know what, guys? Speaking of, hey, thank you for reminding me, Anthony. Fuck Kraken, guys. Seriously, fuck Kraken. Jesus Christ, fuck Kraken. Ooh, Kraken. Let me show you guys what I had to do today with Kraken. Let me show you guys. I have it pulled right here. Let me actually let me remove my personal information from here. So you guys yeah. Yes, Harry, my AC is still broken. Go figure, right? Go figure that it would take less about 3 weeks time to get an AC repair done. Sheesh. But I'm not, like I said before, I have very, very low expectations of majority of humans on this planet. So meh. All right. One more thing, guys. We scratch out one more piece of information here and you guys can see here what Kraken made me do, which there's, still holding up my money. Long story short, guys, Kraken, a platform I've used for quite some time, just, happened to decide as soon as I start withdrawing things off their exchange at a larger than average rate, they're like, hey, well, actually, they didn't even say anything. All right, so here's what happened with Kraken. And seriously, fuck you, Kraken. Suck my fucking cock and go put on some concrete shoes and jump in the Mississippi River where you can get eaten by a shark, a bull shark, and an alligator at the same time and get taken underneath by a current because I hate you that much, Kraken. All right. So Kraken just released Apple Pay, like fiat on-ramp ability to their platform. And about a week, this has been going on for like 2 weeks, but a week prior to, like my ACH bank wires to Kraken just stopped working randomly. So I was like, maybe that's just like I heard someone in the crypto mindset course, a couple people say the same thing. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just a glitch. Maybe it's just a glitch that Kraken happens to be experiencing right now. And then the Apple Pay method came out and I was like, all right, let me try that. Didn't work. So I finally, and I had already submitted a support ticket to them for the first one. I just never heard back to them. And then today I finally submitted a second one because I'm like, hey, Apple Pay and BankWire aren't working now. So like, what's the deal? And I get an email from them saying that I got flagged by their like anti whatever software. Wasn't doing anything different than I normally do other than just taking larger amounts of things off of Kraken than I normally would have because I just, quite frankly, I just don't want them on a centralized exchange anymore because of this. All right. Because of this. And of course they didn't tell me that themselves. Right. They just stopped letting things work. So obviously I can't buy, I can't sell, I can't trade, I can't withdraw. I can just stare at the money that is still sitting there, or my digital assets, quite frankly, that are just sitting there in Kraken. And it's not an insane amount. It's a nice chunk of change, though. I'll tell you that much. Enough to be able to be angry about. And they're like, oh, if you want to be able to like do anything, what you need to do is you need to take a picture of yourself holding your ID and this piece of paper that says exactly what we say, what you need to say, and you have to submit it here. All right, you have to submit it here, and then, guys, that's not it. Instead of having to stop what I'm doing and having to submit a picture of me writing a handwritten note that was dated saying, and let me read this to you guys. Only for trading digital currency on www.kraken.com. My email address is, and then I wrote my email address, I have read and understood Kraken's scam warnings. Beware of broker scams. Dated, and then with my ticket number. Yes, Kraken. I'm aware that there's scammers out there, Kraken. Thanks, Kraken. And then that's not it, guys. What else did Kraken make me do? Then they made me fill out a form. And at the very last part of the form, they asked me, it was just a question, was give us information about all of your digital assets withdrawal addresses, i.e. they want to know where I'm sending my digital assets to, which, I don't have a problem telling them, but me personally, I don't have a problem telling them. But why is that your business, bro? How is that Kraken's business? I think that's kind of like personal, right? That's like, if you go to the bank and you were to take your cash out and they're like, what are you going to do with this cash? I guess cash would be even worse. Because, cash is pretty much just used. We can't store cash as an asset anymore, guys. Let's just be honest here. That would be like, I guess, well, see, the problem is, guys, there's nothing on the planet like cryptocurrency because it's an asset class of its own. I guess that would be like me going to a gold and silver shop. And then when I bought gold and silver, kind of like it, but also not going to like it, they were like, hey, what are you going to do with that? You going to put it in your room, bro? We need to know the address and the exact location of where that is. So I just thought, I just sent them an email, and I basically said, I can read you guys what I said too, if you're interested. It's not like it's a big deal. It would be nice to be able to, have, be able to use. I just have a bunch of stable coins on there right now. And I have it on there right now for a reason. And I told them, guys, I was like, I find it very strange that every time you guys there's a move in the market, you guys have some kind of like accident that happens that makes, essentially prevents people from jumping in or out of your platform. Very strange. Nonetheless, no response. And they emailed me back to back like twice, like, hey, like, do we need to close this ticket? And I was like, oh, sure. Let me just stop what I'm doing so I can take a picture of you guys. So I did it. Now, guys, I bet, and since we already know we don't put expectations on human beings whatsoever. I would like for it to be working. I don't know, tomorrow or Monday, but I'm just going to bet. I'm going to bet it's going to take about 3 weeks, if not longer, for them to be able to handle this. Rest assured, though, the stablecoin on Kraken, theoretically in a video game, I need it for a play, and so I'm going to harass the crap out of these people until they actually, let me use their service, like the good old boy, like I have been, because I've been playing by the rules, Mr. Kraken. So I don't know why, and I've been a customer for you guys for a long time. You guys have made quite a bit of money on me, I'm sure. So go fuck yourself, Kraken. Max Dignitas says, welcome to Eat Therapy with Josh. Yes, guys, welcome. Harry Sika says, your AC is so broken. Yes, I saw that already. Yes, Harry, it is. Alex says, what up, ELP gang? What's up, Alex? Good to see you. Rio says, you guys ready for the Songbird Network? It was released by Flare Network yesterday, and it's going through testing. FYI, it's cryptocurrency network. Yes, I'm familiar with Songbird. I don't know a whole lot about it. I'll I would have to like look into it to give any sort of opinion about it. But yeah, Cody Moose crushed it. LVMH is way overrated. If you want, yeah, I agree. If you want a good suit, go Bespoke, best fit ever. Dude, the best suits that I've found are like from actual tailors and or this Italian, well, not this specific one, but also this specific one, but basically like any like, obviously I am I have the Italian body, so it fits me. Italian suits fit me well. Real Italian suits. Any kind of like small mom and pop shop that has Italian suits tends to be good, in my opinion. For me, Nick's Legend says, yo, yo, yo. What up, Nick? He says, that LV sling needs to go on an AK. I like it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? Agree with Bespoke, says Alex. Nonstop Dre 360, the Kraken Exchange. Yes, the Kraken Exchange. The Kraken Exchange. This is the second time they made me do this, too, which is just like, they did it last year, too. And I'm like, dude, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Just stop. Let me do it. We know who you are, Josh Schwarzenegger. Da. Theoretically. In a video game, yes. Cody Moose says, also run a sock on the backpacker, be a man. No, dude. That defeats the purpose of being a backpacker, bro. Come on. That's quality handwriting right there. I have third grade. Actually, I have like kindergartner handwriting, which is funny. Harry Z goes, literally, they asked you to dance. Yes, they literally asked me to dance. Should have been a doctor with a handwriting. Yeah, I've heard that like a quadrillion times. Only the finest of handwriting. Gonna get a light strong enough to melt my enemies. A light, like a lightsaber. They actually have like a, I think Tesla used to make it. This like laser pen. It was pretty serious. Bring it on, says Boomer. But my centralization, yeah, guys. Like, I'm just thinking, like, here I am, like, just trying to use a good platform. Trying to use a good platform because it's easy and simplistic. And when a particular buy-in price that I'm waiting for, if it happens, was ready, that I was able to snap on it. I should have just been using a decentralized exchange in the first place. It's just retarded. Like, is it really yours if you can't move it? I guess not, right? Does the federal government require Kraken asset info? Yes. Well, to use Kraken, no. They just require regular KYC info, but this is supposed to be extra KYC info for my protection because they seemed like, but basically what I believe triggered it was me sending things to new addresses in a shorter period of time than I normally would, and I think they're like, we got to make sure that he's not a scammer, didn't take his account, or that that basically like with the wording of the email was like they want to make sure that I'm not sending crypto somewhere to get scammed. Okay, Dad. Thanks, Kraken, for being my fucking dad. Dude. Yes, guys, just kidding. It's very nice of Kraken to do that for me. In fact, I think all of us should be regulated by everyone and everything we do, including our thoughts. It is not safe for us to think we will get scammed. Where are you going to bury that silver, son? Yeah. Max says his cash day is like leftover food. Don't keep more than a week's worth. Yeah, I would agree, dude. Maybe a little more than that, but exchanges are 1,000% fractional. You know what else, too? I find it funny. Could it be, perhaps, that they just don't have enough liquidity on the exchange in order to allow you to move it off? Right when we have record lows of liquidity on exchanges right now? I bet a little dot will take more than a month. Rio says, are you guys ready for the Songbird Network? It was released. Wait. I think you said this already, didn't you? Or did I just read this? Okay. This is a new. Okay. This is a new comment, but it's related to. Are you guys ready? The Songbird Network was released yesterday at Flare Network. Right now, they are going through observation testing until 27th of the month. Then it's live. Yeah. Again, I don't know much about it. to be honest with you, other than the small tidbits that I've heard, but I would like to see it. Sam Perchinsky says, boom. You can fold the stock too. No. Iron, 1 inch circumference and diameter, iron metal rod only, Cody. Come on. Allegedly. In Minecraft. Won't read those other comments, Cody. All right, guys. So yeah, about since Monsieur Saint Chocolate, I believe, asked about the let's go back. Let me go back, Saint Chocolate. Let's go back to your question. Have you read Atlas Shrugged? Tis a great book. Yeah, let's look into this. And sorry, guys. It's fake yawn. It's all theater. Let's look into this and let's see if we can like, you know. I don't know. You tell me, Saint Chocolate. So let's talk about the themes in Atlas Shrugged. So the importance of the mind. The Strike of the Mind, led by John Galt, demonstrates that central theme of the novel. See if you guys can read this enough. Get out there. When the best creative minds are systemically removed from the world, their importance is laid bare. Without the great thinkers, society spirals downwards. The economy collapses. And irrational looters seize power. Rand's belief in the central importance of the mind opposes the prevailing wisdom that labor is responsible for prosperity. As the events of the novel show, the mind enables creation and innovation and powers the engine of the world. Labor alone cannot achieve productivity and prosperity without the guidance of the mind. The evils of collectivism. What happens when governments follow socialist ideas? She argues that men are compelled, though, through collectivism, forced moral code, to place the needs of their neighbor above their own rational self-interest. So, guys, my friends who in here who are crimson capsuled, what does that sound familiar to you? What do we know that's kind of like baked in society already? Well, I can't help myself. I gotta help her. How does that work? Have the people that have been through that? How has that worked out for you? The story of the 20th Century Motor Company illustrates this briefly. After the plant adopted a method in which workers were paid according to perceived needs in order to work based off of perceived ability, the workers became depraved and immoral, each seeking to show himself or herself as most needy and least skilled. The plant failed. Guys, I can't produce anything. I'm the least skilled person. I deserve to get paid more. Makes sense. The need to migrate mind and body. Rand rejects the mind-body dichotomy that is central to many philosophies and religions. She opposes the idea that the thoughts and achievements of the mind are pure and noble, but the desires of the body are base and immoral. And she presents Dagny as a character who also rejects the idea. Dagny is proud of her sexuality and sees her physical desires flowing logically from the evaluations of her rational mind. Yada yada yada. We're kind of seeing this in society a little bit too. I'd say. Well, I think that's all. That's it for the themes. I wonder how. I mean, this summary is a little too long, but I guess for my friends out there who have read Atlas Shrugged, you already know. Saint Chocolate. I would have to agree with you that is a. That's a wise way of thinking there, my friend. But will we be saying that again? In 20 more years. So the thing is, like, it appears that cycles just keep repeating themselves all throughout history, right? If you look back at our history as a country, and when I say our, I don't know, not all of you guys are from the United States, like our history as a country, United States of America, where were we right before we were with the Revolutionary War? We were basically like we were just like essentially like fancy serfs giving money to the king overseas over the lake, right? And then boom, that changed, and then it's kind of like happening to become the exact same way again. It seems like hard work is punished now instead of rewarded, and the absence of work is rewarded and not punished now. Which, I mean, obviously, if you guys just go, I don't know what city you guys are in. If you guys are in a big city, you can just go out and about and just experience that for yourselves. But, you know, I had a podcast that was titled "Hard Times Lead to Decentralization," and I believe that. Like, even if that word wasn't really a known thing back then, like, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see it in the themes, right, my friends? Nonstop Dre 360 says, "We're living in 1984." Yeah, pretty much, bro. Pretty much. Of course, in the video game, though. I mean, I fully agree with everything that is. Everything that is going on. I fully agree with all the political policies going on right now. Of course, in a video game. No mental point of origin. Yes, Harry. That is exactly what I was hinting at there. You are indeed a gentleman and a scholar, Harry. Nonstop Dre. But they say, don't worry, we'll own nothing and be happy. Yes, that is what they say, isn't it? How would you like that, guys? How would you have liked to work super hard your whole life? Because maybe you didn't come from a rich and wealthy family. Maybe you weren't a Rothschild. Maybe you were just a lowly serf, a lowly Italian serf who happened to be just a little bit smart and a lot hardworking. And you worked really hard your entire life in order to move yourself up, get yourself to a better place, and live a life that you maybe thought wasn't possible for, all because of your hard work. And then to be told that, oh, you can't work hard anymore. It's just got to be this way no matter what. You're going to own nothing, but you'll be happy. You'll be happy. Imagine that. Imagine how that would feel. Now, and the funny thing is it that everyone would own nothing? All right, sure. If it's everyone's going to own nothing, great. That sounds fine with me. Seriously, that would be fine with me. You know what? You want to play a game where all teams play on the same field? Okay, that's fine. But does it work like that? No, not really. We know what happens in that situation, right? What it usually does is it usually pushes those people even further up. And I'm not talking about people who are like millionaires, all right? They would be eradicated too. I'm talking about amounts of money you can't even perceive. Money, really, it's not money, it's wealth, because they happen to create different monetary systems throughout time. But yeah, they wouldn't be playing by these rules, right? So then in that case, no thanks. Sorry, I choose not to partake in this society or this little unfair game that you happen to be throwing out there for me. Kudamu says 10 out of 10, would not recommend. Yep. Rio says, bro, we live in a gynocentric social order and everything they're doing is for your protection. They have your best interest. P.S. Spokesperson for Kraken. You're a spokesperson for Kraken? Dude, please go and tell them to, like, I did what they wanted to do. Now, please, Kraken, please release my digital assets or at least let me trade on there, because the price target that I wanted for a specific thing is very nigh. Is very nigh, and I'll be very upset if it's not done before then. Max Nitas says those who are less loyal end up being paid more. Yep, know that from personal experience, guys. Know that from personal experience. Randall J says, is developer direction the course for beginners to programming? It depends which one you're talking about, my friend. We have a year pass, which basically includes everything and every course and these things that we call meta webinars in between. We're pretty much doing webinars literally 365 every week, unless, it is time for a break. But essentially, yes, although we do have a new course that is about to be launched in a few days. But if you just sign up for the waiting list, bro, on the website, you'll know. Trust me, you'll know. Antonio says, sup, guys? What is up, Antonio? Good to see you. My friend Nonstop J360 again says truth and reality is hate speech and toxic, but live your youth, aka lies. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know what else too, Dre? Like, it goes for guys too. And I'm not talking about the same thing. I'm not talking about guys like doing this in their youth. I'm talking about guys in their youth just like fucking off. Like if you think about it, if you spent all of ages 18 to 29 as a dude and you have accomplished pretty much nothing that you're proud of, like literally nothing that you're even like the slightest bit proud of, you don't have a good skill that's going to be able to give you enough money to sustain, to give you sustenance to sustain life throughout the end of your days, then at that point you're betting against yourself and you're just like, oh, well, the government's just going to take care of me when those fuckers can't even get Social Security right? So like, come on, listen, guys, nobody cares about you as much as you're ever going to care about yourself. So like, don't ever depend on a government or some sort of like, I don't know, like political ideology to just take care of you. They might pretend like they're taking care of you, but they're not. All right. They're not unless they have an agenda to do so. And then in reality, they might monetarily take care of you, but up here, you will not be taken care of mentally. That's for sure. I'm backing my bags to move to Tajikistan. I have no idea where that is, but it sounds like maybe it's in the Middle East somewhere. But yeah, bro, sounds fun. Send pictures for sure of Tajikistan. Monthly boosters coming soon. I actually just heard a couple hours ago that they're deciding no longer to do monthly boosters. That they're trying to get people to not take the boosters now. Weird. Clea says, please release Kraken. Kraken, please release ELP's funds. Please unfreeze ELP's accounts. Kraken, please release. Alex says, do you go into algorithms along code? Yes, we do. Depending on what things we talk about in particular, but yes, we do. Nonstop Dre says, scariest words in the government. I'm here to help you. Yeah, man, for fucking sure. No thanks. I don't need your help. I can actually help myself. I've had to do a thing or two on my own before, Mr. Government, and I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. Do you guys think the screen is too bright right now? Should I turn this light down right now? Is that better? Get the cooling effect over here. Except for the elderly, yeah. Like, okay, so this is like a touchy subject, Randall, but in my opinion, so like if I have, I'm most likely going to have family members that are elderly that I'm going to probably have to take care of. All right. But is that my responsibility to do that? No. In fact, I could just like literally do nothing to help them. I wouldn't feel guilty about it at all. And nor should I, because that would be my responsibility. And in fact, it was, in my opinion, when they were my age, it would have been their responsibility to think forward about these things instead of listening to the lies that they were told by the government. But will I take care of them? Yes, but it's because it's what I want to do. It's my personal choice. All right. Like, for example, somebody gets in a car and goes and runs somebody over. Yeah. That's not my responsibility that they ran somebody over, right? It's not my responsibility that they made a mistake. Like, it's nobody's responsibility. It's not just about me. It's literally nobody's responsibility other than their own, right? So, that's the truth about it. Should the government pay for it? I don't really know. In my opinion, the government can't. I mean, if let's just talk about the theoretical world. If like where a government actually did the job that it was supposed to do, they didn't try to overextend things, then they actually didn't make things worse, and we could rely on them. I don't know. Maybe if it was done in a smart contract, sure, that would actually be probably the best thing to do. But at this point, like, as far as I'm concerned, what government? Lack of government, and to say the very least. Like, what are these people doing, guys? What are these people doing up there? They're just, that's what they're doing. They're doing nothing. I will say this in full confidence, 100%. No Chadwick Thundercock, no exaggeration. I do more work in 1 hour than the entire government has done this year to benefit society. Honest to God. At least as far from what I can tell. All right? At least as far from what I can tell. So, screw those guys. I am at work. Good to hear you. At work. Just snatch, bro. Just interlink, bro. Rugged by last minute work. Yeah. But they paid into the system and it was a scarce promise. Dude, yeah, that's the thing. They fell for the lie. And I guess it's different, guys, because like they didn't have the internet back then, right? Although people did figure this stuff out. They just didn't have like a platform or the ability to like, message people and talk to people through even text messages alone to like let people know like, hey, this is a rug. Maybe you shouldn't, maybe you should, maybe you should get out before the rug pull, whereas we do. So I guess it's not 100% their fault, but like at the end of the day, whose fault is it though? I meant the boosters were denied for most people. Okay. Yeah, I think it pertains towards the young people mostly, right? It's scary that most people actually think and believe the government is their friend. If my doc worked, I would play the clown horn right now. Yeah, dude. I mean, guys, like idealistically, we'd like to think that, right? We'd like people to say like, oh, yeah, the government, that's my friend. Like, we give them money, they give us service. They don't do any more or any less. But is that actually how it works out? Not really. Like, not really. And the fact that anytime anyone tries to just like say anything against the narrative, even if it's not in actuality like crazy, they literally just like make a mockery out of you, right? Or they're not just making a mockery out of you. They basically say that you're a TERROREST or something like that. So like, shh, guys, we can't let them know that we're talking about them. Shh. That would be very bad. That would be very bad if we let them know that we were talking about them, because our government is almighty, omnipotent, and they really truly care for your best interest, guys. That's what they actually care more for you than you do yourselves. Don't forget that. But I mean, in reality, like, I believe we're going more and more towards a future every single day to where we don't need them. And I think that they kind of know that. All right. They kind of know that. And when we don't need them, what the guys think about? What are these people going to do? What are these people going to do? Like almost every politician is like a trust fund kid who's done nothing wrong with trust fund kids. All right. 2, 3 of my very, very best friends growing up through childhood. One of them still is pretty much one of my best friends. We're trust fund kids, but like, I mean, I'll be honest with you, like all 3 of them are not really doing anything. It's not to say that all of them, there's no such thing as a trust fund kid that is, able to bring anything into the world. But as far as I can see, the current political team lineup, what have they done to produce any value to society to gain, resources, money, wealth back in return? Nothing. They're living in a fake world. They're literally disconnected from the reality of this universe that we're actually in, guys. And so like, they don't want to become obsolete, because if they become obsolete, what's going to happen to them? I can hear you guys thinking the answer. All right. I can hear you guys thinking the answers. You got to think about that kind of stuff. You got to think about that kind of stuff. I mean, what can they do? Nothing. And in fact, they would probably, like, let's just say, I don't know, we had like A-N-A-R-C-H-Y. Gotta be scared. Gotta be afraid to say a noun. Oh my God, a noun. Dude, people would probably, I would listen. I would never, ever, ever do this myself because I would just laugh at them and be like, ha, I have things to do that actually involve the betterment of society and my own life. So, be gone thought. But people would probably just like, people would probably do some very mean things to them, right? They probably would be ostracized. They would probably be outcast from society, and they probably would be able to do nothing, right? The funny thing is, the government is a function of people, but the converse isn't true. We have power over government. I don't understand why people don't see it. Well, probably because the government has somebody, I don't know if it was them, somebody has made it seem like they can just do whatever they want, i.e. break the law, right? So, show the doggo. Where's he at? Hey, Spotted Dog. Yeah, I don't know, homie. I think he jumped out of the window. I don't know. I do plan on having a light cam. I just need to get my AC set up first so I can actually be inside this house for more than a couple hours and live a normal life. Man, imagine if the government was responsible for replacing my AC. It would never get replaced. At least 3 weeks is better than having the United States government be in charge of fixing my air conditioner. But it's really not that bad in here, guys. It's just annoying because it's just like humid and I have like computers and stuff. And, people are always at my house. So it's just like extra body heat. And like, I know I have guests here that they don't feel comfortable because it's fucking hot. So it's like, it's not nice, but it's palatable. I did find a hack, guys. I basically took like one of the box fans and like the hallway has AC. So like I like prop the door open the hallway and like suck the air in there from a bit. So it's really not that bad. Like it's palatable, but All right, guys. If you have been enjoying my content, if you resonate with things that I say, please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Drop a like. And if you guys, we're gonna stay away from the negative content for a little bit. So if you guys have something interesting, and if not, I'll actually go pick an interesting topic. But if you guys have something interesting that you'd like me to discuss, leave a comment below. Please don't make it about. If you do have something, please be serious about it. But that's all I got for you guys. I love y'all as always, and I'm out. Have a good weekend, you guys. Cheers.